Good morning. This is Alex Marienthal with the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center with a weekly avalanche conditions update for the mountains near Cooke City for the weekend of December 18th, 2020. These weekly updates are sponsored by Montana State Parks and the Upper Yellowstone Snowmobile Club in conjunction with the Friends of the Avalanche Center. This week we'll start with a look at the Cooke City Regional Conditions page, which you can find on our website at mtavalanche.com under the forecast tab. And regional conditions, we have one for each of our advisory areas, and it's a good place to stop before you head out to your area for the day. You can find the last 3 days snowfall and wind up here, and this hasn't quite been updated yet this morning, but the mountains near Cooke City had 8 inches the last couple days and a few more earlier in the week. You can see the current weather at the Lulu Pass and Fisher Creek Snow Tell. And then our bottom line and problem for the day and the trend over the last 5 days. We're going on to moderate danger today with this recent snow, and wind is elevating the avalanche danger. As we scroll down the page, we can see recent photos. A couple highlights here are a couple new beacon checkers installed by the Snowmobile Club and the Friends of the Avalanche Center, one out as you head towards Lulu Pass and Round Lake, and the other one going out of town to the north on Miller Road. So let these be a reminder to check everyone's beacon in your group, make sure that it's got full batteries and that they operate properly, both searching and transmitting. Need to check that every day and not just rely on these checkers, but they're there for a reminder. Looking at some other previous photos, this is a layer of surface hoar buried about 10 inches deep. It's now maybe a little bit deeper with the recent snow. And while it's not widespread, it's worth digging down quickly to look for those feathery layers of buried surface hoar. The elevated danger this week is for the possibility of triggering wind slabs. This is an example from a few weeks ago of what you might find out there. And then lower on the page, we can see webcams from the Soda Butte. On the left here is up to date. Town's pretty full and it's snowing lightly. And then our 5-day forecast from the Weather Service, which shows some light snow through the weekend. So currently, we've had about a foot of snow since last Saturday, equal to about 0.8 of snow water equivalent. And some wind out of the west, southwest to northwest, moderate gusts to 25 miles per hour. The overall snowpack near Cooke City is 4 to 5 feet deep and generally lacks widespread buried weak layers. So our main concern is where these fresh drifts have formed from the recent snow and wind. And these could be triggered an avalanche under the weight of a snowmobiler or skier. They could be a couple feet thick and should be avoided. If you see shooting cracks, this is a clear sign of instability and a warning to definitely avoid wind-loaded slopes. So today the avalanche danger is moderate on wind-loaded slopes for the possibility of triggering avalanches, and low on all other slopes due to a generally deep and stable snowpack. Going forward, we'll get a couple inches of snow through this weekend and hopefully more early in next week. We'll have some light to moderate wind out of the west, so we need to continue to be cautious of wind-loaded slopes. Before riding steep slopes, dig and then look for buried weak layers before riding in steep terrain. And again, this weekend, unless there's a lot more snow, the danger is probably going to stay moderate on wind-loaded slopes. If we do get more than expected, it could increase to considerable, and we would want to dial it back a little more and avoid avalanche terrain if that is the case. Stay tuned to mtavalanche.com for updates, and if you're out in the field, only expose one person at a time to avalanche terrain. Make sure everyone in your group carries a avalanche transceiver beacon and probe, avalanche transceiver shovel and probe, and knows how to use it. And if you're in Cooke on the weekends, this Saturday and every Saturday for the rest of the season, stop by the Round Lake Warming Hut for 15 minutes of rescue practice with your gear, or to ask one of our instructors about current conditions or how to stay safe in avalanche terrain. So thanks for tuning in, and check back next weekend for another update, and check our website through the weekend for more observations and updates to the forecast. Have a fun and safe weekend out there.